Hey, I'm Pastor Anthony Knotts. Excited about the opportunity to just come and share with you. I'm actually here in the city of Greensboro, North Carolina. And on today, I have just celebrated 25 years of literally being in ministry. And these last 25 years have been all about impacting people's lives inside of ministry, but also in the marketplace. And as a guest speaker, I had the privilege of having Mr. David Manning, who is the CEO of TraVerus Global, to be my guest speaker to help me celebrate 25 years. Mr. Manning, I just want to first of all say thank you for helping me celebrate 25 years of being in ministry, and being in the marketplace is where I met you, and so I'm just excited. So I just want to say first of all thank you for being here.
Well, thank you, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. It was absolutely phenomenal. Anytime you can share the message, and I've been blessed many times. As I said today, I've been through 3 miracles that I was part of and got to see, and so I really enjoyed it. And what I like about it is, as I said on stage, a lot of people they don't like to mix the word money when you talk about the Bible, but the number one word used in the Bible is money.
Right.
And as I said on stage, as long as you control the money and the money doesn't control you, you can do a lot of good things with money.
Wow. I've actually been a part of TraVerus Global for 3 years, or a little over 3 years, and I was the first pastor to actually hit one of the ranks, the diamond rank. And there's been a lot of pastors who've gotten involved. But why would you say now to pastors? What would you say to pastors now, as it pertains to the timing of being involved, getting involved with TraVerus Global? I know that right now we're a 17-year-old startup company, and things have changed tremendously since I've been a part of it. But when it comes to timing and opportunity, why would it be a great time for pastors like myself to get involved with TraVerus Global?
Well, I think especially at pastors out there, as you said today, what we do is recruit people.
Right.
And pastors do that, and so do we,
Mm-hmm.
And my goal has always been, as I recruit people, and I think this is what every pastor out there can relate to, anytime you're changing lives, and that's been our mission and my goal from day one, was how many lives can we change for the better.
Right.
Now, obviously, when you talk about the marketplace, you're trying to change it economically, but I want to take that further. I want to, give them more empowerment to success, change their mindset. To become a leader in their community, to do things to help other people. Everything I've done with this company, I've tried to create a way that the more you help other people, the more successful you will become.
Right.
And so I think when pastors look at us, and I think all pastors are going to be just like you were. In the beginning, they're putting it all on the line anytime they start pitching some type of a program to their congregation or to their friends and family. And they got to believe. And so it doesn't matter what you tell them or what I tell them.
Right.
We have to walk the walk.
Right.
And as we walk the walk and lead by example, and they start seeing lives being changed, I think as we help people become more successful, we're also going to be able to help more people with the message.
Wow.
And help them understand that Christ is the way.
But speaking about TraVerus Global, when I saw the opportunity, it made sense. I didn't know anything about the compensation plan. It made sense from a travel perspective, because as a pastor, I was already traveling, and I realized that I didn't have to change, my behavior. I just did it in a different way where I was going to actually be compensated. So, being able to have my own website, but some of the amazing things that's taking place right now is with TraVerus Go. Having that as a pastor, I just think that that's something that pastors should have, because of the impact that it could actually make on something that they're already doing. What would you say about that?
Well, with TraVerus Go, and just so you know, that's a booking engine. And what happens is, I was just watching a commercial yesterday, and it was one of the companies out there, TraValgo, and they were talking about the guaranteed best price on this particular trip. I immediately went to TraVerus Go, and we had the best pricing by far. We beat it by almost $160. And so what people have to understand, when those retail companies, and they're all owned by either Priceline or Expedia,
Right.
when they make those kind of comments, they're talking about what the public sees. As you get part of us, you become part of a membership base, so now we can show you true wholesale pricing.
Right.
And so I think, as you said, pastors are traveling. You always want the best price. The other thing is, I think what makes it different right now is every pastor has a goal of the people they look at every Sunday or every Wednesday or whatever nights they're doing their services. They want to, how can I help those people better themselves and become successful? And now that we've added the Success Training Institute,
Definitely.
and now that we've added the value, because if you look at all the services, TraVerus Go, if you look at Success Training Institute, Deductor, how to handle their taxes,
definitely.
if you were to go out and buy these things, it would cost you well over $100 more than we give it to you, included in the package.
Right.
You know, you save $100 by being involved, and it's going to keep on giving. Why? If a pastor knows that there's people sitting out there in the congregation, maybe some of them are trying to get a new position at where they're working.
Right.
Maybe they need to increase their resume. Maybe they need to go out for a job interview.
Yes, sir.
You know, most people fail because they don't know how to present themselves.
Right.
They don't know how to communicate with people.
Right.
And these soft skill training, I just see some of the people out there that are taking it and the
Right.
change it's making in
Right.
their belief system in themselves.
Right.
And as you know, as a pastor, that's your whole goal.
Definitely.
When you get up there, I mean, your mission and your goal is to get people to accept Christ.
Right.
But it's also to get them to believe in themselves.
Right.
And to be able to better themselves. And that's what I think makes me more proud about what we're doing with TraVerus Global than anything we could do. Is right now, people are seeing it and they're believing it.
Right.
And they know if they get involved, they are going to help change lives for the better.
So in a nutshell, we actually, we have the ability to travel at a discount. We have the training with the STI, and then the impact that we can do that with the Global Legacy Initiative. We gave our first 200 scholarships away to a nonprofit here in the Guilford County area today. We have that, but then we also have the ability for pastors to be able to monitor, their tax deductible expenses with the deductor. It's just a well-rounded opportunity, and it's amazing because we didn't have that.
No.
3.5 years ago when I actually got involved. And,
No, we didn't have that. And the other thing is that right now, we've got success stories. And we've now added our marketplace to where, hey, you're traveling, you want to look better, you want to feel better. I'm living proof.
Right.
Now 36 pounds lighter than I was in Memphis.
Right.
And so I love what we're doing. And I love the team we've surrounded ourselves
Definitely.
with. Because we've literally taken over 200 years of experience and we've put it into a corporate structure to where now we have the right people launching South America. We have the right people launching Asia. Think about it. President Vicente Fox
Definitely.
helping us as we open the doors into Mexico. Right. What company can say they're working with a former president?
Right.
And let me tell you, he's done his due diligence. He wouldn't be involved
Right.
if he didn't think it was going to be good for the up-and-coming leaders to come in Mexico and also those people that want to better their lives.
Wow. As we wrap this up, one of the first questions I had an opportunity to ask you after meeting you is looking you dead in your eyes, I asked you the question, as a pastor, we're hit with so many different things. People come at us, especially entrepreneur pastors. And a lot of times people don't take our congregation into consideration as it pertains to how much of a divide can take place if things are not handled properly. But my one question to you was, hey, Mr. Manning, is this safe? Why is TraVerus Global safe for pastors?
Well, the biggest reason is I literally started this business 17 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And this business is like many of the people watching. Maybe you are an entrepreneur. Maybe you've started some type of business. And in every business, it's like a roller coaster.
Definitely.
It can be great today, but it can be down tomorrow.
Right.
And it's your long-term vision, your long-term goal that keeps you focused and keeps you locked in. And so before I ever met you, there's been many, many times if I wanted out, I could have closed the door.
Wow.
And I would have saved a lot of money in some cases.
Yes, sir.
But it's my commitment to the people. It's my commitment to my family. Okay? When we talk about leaving a legacy, you don't leave a legacy by quitting.
Right.
And so I made up my mind a long time ago. This is the 50-year plan, the 100-year plan. It's not the 6-month, let's see how big we can grow. And so the other thing is I tell everybody we're a blessed company. As we come up against, the other companies and they try to throw the daggers at us and shoot the bullets at us. I always say I'm just a messenger. I get opportunities on my desk every day, and I just ask for people like yourself to pray for me to make the right decisions that moves us forward and keeps us going. So that's what I would say to a pastor is, and I understand because, you know, even things I look at, I got to say, is it going to be good for everybody, not just good for David Manning or my family? I've turned down deals before that would have been great for me, but it wasn't good for the field. It's got to be a two-way street, or no company can be successful.
Right.
That's where we're at.
Wow. What do you see, TraVerus, the next? You know, I'm celebrating 25 years. It's been a long 25 years. But what do you see, TraVerus, in the next 5, 10 years?
Well, I leave Wednesday, and I head to Asia. I'm literally only there for 5 days. They're doing their first, what we call experiences, our vacation experiences. And we're taking 60 of the top leaders over there. They're going to Phuket. I'll be there and going to celebrate with them for 3 days, get on a plane, fly to Dubai, back to New York, or straight to Punta Cana for a vacation experience we're doing in the Dominican Republic. I come back, I'm home literally 4 days, I hit the road again, and I'm gone 28 days. I leave from Miami, and I'll be circling all through South America. As you know, we just came back from Mexico.
Right.
So at my age, I've been blessed. I've made money, and I've been smart enough to invest my money to where I don't need all this travel.
Wow.
But as long as I can see the smiles and see the lives change, and to get to do things like I did today,
Definitely.
save 2 souls,
Definitely.
it don't get any better than that.
Definitely. 2 men.
2 men.
2 men.
2 men.
Wow. Listen, I just wanted to bring Mr. Manning in and shoot this video because I'm pretty sure that a whole lot of people within our field is going to be sharing this video with you. And as a pastor, it's one thing to get involved with something, but to be able to, number one, I went out and produced, and God has given me access and, you know, to be able to work with Mr. Manning. And I just thought it would be very, very vital for those of you that's going to actually see this video to understand that he's touchable. He literally spoke at our church today to help me celebrate 25 years of me. I could have had anybody I wanted to have here, but this man came in because this is how God led me to have him come in. He shared a message. People's lives was changed. My life was impacted. And I wanted you to see this video because you need to take a look at this opportunity because it's impacting people economically. It's allowing people to experience the world because travel is the #1 industry in the world. But it's also, we're able to impact people from an eternal perspective. So get back with the person who sent you this video and say, hey, listen, I would like to hear more about TraVerus Global as we just endeavor to impact people's lives one at a time. Each one, reach one. Thanks, Mr. Manning.
Thank you, man.
Give me a pound.
Give it some of that. Wow.
Thank you.
Paycation Travel, committed to change and committed to you.